I have a lot of ideas in one day, and if I kept them all in my head, I'd lose them. So I came up with a very controlled system that helps me manage these ideas, and that's what I'm going to be showing you today. I open this drawer for two reasons only: to get pens and to write in this small notepad. There are pens everywhere in this drawer, but the best pens are located on the small notepad. I store a lot of old storyboards in here as well. All of these are used. I've literally completed every single one of these films. This one in particular I made in December. The lower you dig down in the drawer, the older the storyboards get, and they kind of date back to when I was about 10 years old. Let's take a look in the mind. I'm very interested in my psychology and how the brain thinks and works, and I like to test out different techniques. And I've been meditating for about 3 months, and I've written down all of the benefits that I've found from it. I also write down how to be more productive. One example I've written down is that I should cover the time on my computer. I usually do this when I'm editing, and it stops me from being creatively blocked and stalling, because your brain likes to come up with a lot of excuses. I've also written down solutions to problems, like having a cluttered mind where you can't think, being at a loose end where you can't be creative, and overcoming blocks. And I also write down lots of realizations I have. Now let's take a look inside my cupboard. Let's start with book 1. It started as a drawing book, but after a while I began writing in it. I wrote a list of my favourite movies and series, and a list of my favourite meals, so I don't forget. Let's look in book 2. This is my creative book. And as you can see, I stabbed it with a pair of scissors and a knife. I cut up a photo book, stuck my favourite ones on a piece of paper for inspiration. And as is the case for a lot of my photo books, I ended up drawing in it. Some very surreal sketches